We're going to work through Holy, Holy, Holy in the key of G. It's an old hymn in the 1800s, and it starts off like this. Holy, 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 Lord God Almighty. Early in the morning, our song shall rise to thee. Holy, 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 merciful and mighty, God in three persons, blessed Trinity. Okay, that is Holy, Holy, Holy in the key of G. And I'd like to break down this further into how you play the right hand. And my suggestion when accompanying small groups or leading worship in a house church or home church is to try and keep the melody in the top notes. So the first part is Holy, Holy, Holy in the open G string is the melody, how it starts off. So if I'm playing a G, I would play a G chord and stop on the third string, because that's your melody. Holy. And then it goes to the sixth minor, which is an E minor. And that melody there, holy, is the second string open, the B string. And then the third chord is the 5 chord, which is the D. Oh, and the melody is in the top second string note, which is a D note. Holy. And then when you play your G chord again, stop strumming on the second string. Do not strum the high E, because then it just doesn't sound as cool. All right? And then the second line is early in the. Now it does a quick chord change from early in the. So we got the same note in the top melody on two different chords, D, G, D, Mo. And I would stick my pinky on the first string, playing the top G note, which is the E string. I know this gets confusing, but please leave me comments in the notes below on how I can make this a little more simple. And then the 2 chord. All right, let's try that again. Early in the morning. And you actually don't have to play the full E minor chord. You can just play the E root, which is the sixth string, and the 4th string, which is also an E, and the high G, which is the melody. Morning. Now when you play the D chord, which is the 5 chord, if you play the full G, including the top first string, that has the melody in it. So go ahead and play that full G. Early in the notice I didn't play the top first string on the last phrase of that verse because, except for the E minor, God in, I stop on the second string, in 3 birds. Then I go back, I guess, to the E string there, which is the top note in the melody. Da. Then 2 minor, which is A minor. Then don't feel like you have to play all the strings because, again, in the small group setting, the voices are carrying this song. All you have to do is provide some framework of harmony and melody and the bass note to keep the song moving along. Because people love singing these old hymns, and to be quite honest, they need to belt this out. You're just providing the background music to the vocals, so you do not need to strum all the chords. Here's what most praise and worship leaders do. They play like this. If they know all those chords. In fact, what they'll do a lot of times is just take out the 2 major, which is A major. They'll take that right out because they don't understand it, how it fits. It doesn't fit within their 4-chord framework. But that's not why you tuned into this channel. You can get that out there anywhere. This channel will hopefully provide you some accurate lines to play on the guitar to complement the song, to provide the framework. And so that's what we're trying to do here. And I'm trying to roll that out as easy as I can without the actual sheet music and on video. And then they would do the typical praise and worship leader would be God in 3 verses, blessed Trinity. You know, and that's okay. There's nothing wrong with that. God accepts worship in any culture, no matter what the knowledge is, as long as Jesus is glorified. However, David talked about being a skilled musician in Psalms. And so you should always try to strive and do better than what you've done in the past. And just don't keep repeating old habits. And if you haven't done so already, I would welcome you to get off the big stage and get with a group or some family members in the living room and play along with them and start listening to the melody and see how you can best complement that musically. And don't get in the way, because the words are the important theology that's trying to be expressed to the congregation and to God for worship. Heart, mind, body, and spirit, all together working as one. Hope you enjoyed this. Please let me know how you want this rolled out in the future. God bless.